So, so on this video, we're gonna show you how to restart your bike after a long storage. So this bike was not started until since December. So that was the last time that the bike was started. And we made sure that the battery, we're gonna plug the battery, recharge the battery to make sure that everything is fine. And we're gonna show you how to start a bike for the first time after a few months. There's a kind of technique for that. Just installed the battery. We made sure that the charge is the battery is fully charged. Make sure that all the connectors here are perfectly installed. We can see it moves a little bit, so we're gonna have to tighten it up a little bit more. That's it. So now it's perfect. So let's try now. Now we're gonna show you how to restart this thing. Okay, there's a technique that we use and it works every time, but it might take a few seconds to restart. And the reason is because you need the time to fill up the carburetor. For that, the engine has to roll. So first thing, we're gonna start, put the ignition key to on, and then we just pull 3 or 4 times like this. Okay, and that will be like a spray bottle. Okay, it gives a shot of gas into the carburetor. So we don't know, it might take a while or it's gonna start right away. Let's try. Right on. So it started just like a new one, so we're really lucky. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to restart. Now, something important, that if you restart the bike after a few months like this, it's really important not to shut it off right now. The reason is because you might flood the spark plug if you shut it off right now. So let's wait a few seconds. You can try to rev like this and see how it goes. And when the idle is stabilized and it's safe like this, you can feel that it's still on the choke. As soon as it's drop out of the choke and go back to the idle, now it's safe to shut it off. You can hear it. It's going down, and now we have a nice steady idle. So now it's safe to shut it off. So let's do the next step for this bike. So now the next step is to make sure that the tires are perfectly inflated. Remember that last time when we talked about the way to store the bike, we made sure to increase the pressure a little bit, to put a little bit more pressure than it's supposed to be. So let's see now how it goes. We have, it's hard to see, we have 30-ish, so that's perfect. So we see that the pressure didn't drop. So we know that we have a good pressure, a tire pressure, which is about 28 to 31, 33-ish. So that's the next step. Now the next step is to look at all the lights and make sure that everything works and the bike is in safety to drive it. So let's check. So we have turn signals, it works. Works on the other side, horn. Perfect. Look in the back. So we have the brake light, and as we can see here, here we have a problem here. One of the 2 lights is burned. This one is out. So we're gonna have to replace this before the bike goes back on the road. But it's something important to look when we go out. Final check, it's the mirrors. It's fixed, it's well installed. A final check, just a little wipe, make sure that the bike is clean, ready for the road. That's good. So the very last thing that we have to check is the oil. Just make sure that we have some oil. It didn't, as you can see, we don't have any drip, nothing over the winter. So it's all good. The level is good. Yeah, that's perfect, fresh oil. So that's it. What do you think, Lauren?
Well, besides that light that burnt, I think we're all good.
Oh, perfect. All right. Have a nice summer.